welcome to this video. My name is Jenny, and in this yoga practice we're going to get some energy moving with a practice on the floor. So let's go ahead and begin. So coming onto your floor or your mat, you're going to go ahead and just take a moment, curling your toes under, and just see if you can open up your feet. You're sitting on them. Taking a couple of deep breaths. So your toes are curled under. You're stretching out the bottoms of your feet as best you can. If you need to lean forward and give yourself some support, do that. And breathe. All right, so we're going to go ahead and slowly come on forward to tabletop. Knees back, knees underneath hips. Checking out the arms. Okay, we're going to just do some cat-cows. Inhaling as you look up, exhale as you tuck. And then gently pause in the center. Go ahead and swish your hips side to side. And then if you can, look over one shoulder, then over the other, and you're going back and forth, back and forth. Follow the rhythm of your own breath, and notice if you want to move faster or slower. Do what works best for you. We just want to get some energy moving. And then we're going to go ahead and take it back into child's pose. Reach your arms out forward. Rest on your forearms. And then from child's pose, we're going to slowly move on up, and we're going to slowly come on down onto our bellies, onto our chest. Okay, so laying down, hands underneath your armpits or a little further forward. We're going to take it into a slight back bend here without any weight on the hands. Keep your chin tucked, long deep breathing. Feel your belly push the floor away. As you inhale, notice the movement from the breath as you inhale and exhale. Okay. We're going to slowly come up a little higher, so maybe press into the forearms, lifting up into more of a sphinx pose, so your elbows can be below the armpits or in front. Tuck your tail, let your heart come forward. Long deep breathing, and even let yourself sway a little from elbow to elbow. Breathing deep, exhaling. We're going to go ahead and gently come to center. We're going to come out of this, but we're going to go back to child's pose. So pushing up to hands and knees, hips over heels, and either forearms underneath or reach your arms out in front. Your favorite version of child's pose. Long deep breathing. Let yourself relax as much as you can, because that really does get the energy moving. The more you can relax, the more ease and flow you invite in. All right, we're going to just kick up the energy a bit. We're going to move into a downward dog, and then we're going to move from downward dog to high plank to downward dog to high plank. So we're going to repeat the motion, and I want you to just find your rhythm, find your ease. And then for those of you that have a really regular practice, you can go from downward dog to upward dog. But let's start off in that downward dog. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Curl your toes under. Better to use a nice sticky mat if you have one, and sticky feet, so no socks. But I do have sticky socks on, or sticky enough, I hope. Those hips are coming up, and you're going to pedal those heels. So first, we're in this down dog, getting used to it. And then from downward dog, we're going to go to high plank. So high plank here. We want to build strength. We're active in the muscles. We're going to push back to downward dog. And then you're going to repeat. But you're going to see if you can inhale to the high plank. Exhale to the downward dog. Back and forth. Find your rhythm. Find your ease. Find your breath. So find a big inhale in one direction, exhale in the other. I think exhale to downward dog is my preference, but choose, maybe play around with it. See what works for you. Just want to keep it going. And over time, you may go faster and faster. And you're going to want to keep that ease. Build that energy reserve. Long, deep breathing. Long, deep breathing. Deeper breaths. Okay, so keep on moving as best you can. Anytime you need to take a rest, go into child's pose. Find what works best for you, and then just slowly come back and repeat. So this is heat building, getting a little more fire into this practice, or a little more heat. Hopefully get that core engaged as you go back and forth. Again, deep breathing. Alright, and then let's go ahead and slowly come out. So either from downward dog or plank, you're going to drop those knees, hips over heels, and then just come into a child's pose. Find your rest, find your ease. Long, deep breathing. Slowly come on up to seated position. You can have your legs crossed, or you can sit on your heels like I am. Just take a moment to sit up, close your eyes, find your center. Long, deep breathing, shoulder blades back, maybe roll those shoulders, sitting up nice and tall. All right, and this completes our short practice. Just a suggestion for you to get some energy moving, get some heat moving, build a little bit of strength, and hopefully feel great, feel better, feel amazing. I want you to thrive. Stay healthy, be well. Namaste.